Oh my god. You cannot. Oh my god, are you seeing this? She has red hair. And there are red colorations in whatever she's wearing. And OL has red hair. Girl. Hello everyone. Welcome to me. Welcome to myself. You are welcome here. Welcome yourself. In today's video, we're gonna talk about I Promised You the Moon. Yes, everybody, we are apparently gonna promise the moon. After we told the sunset about you, we're gonna promise you the moon. Who's gonna promise the moon? Yep, this is the sequel for I Told Sunset About You.
But Revil, where's your episode 5 reaction?
Well, the file is not on my current computer. But don't worry, I will be posting it, you know. A few weeks ago, Nadao dropped the poster, which is very interesting. A lot of us were shook. We're taken aback. Apparently everybody, OL, is a red hair. Is a redhead. Everyone, he took the job of the hibiscus. Yes, he became red. As you know, I Told Something About You is very they like details. They make you want to pay attention with everything. Why is his hair red? Why is he laying down? Why is Tet looking at him while he is laying down? Why is it I promise you the moon? Everybody, not to cause panic, but I promise you the moon basically means an empty promise. A promise that will not be fulfilled. Because if you promise the moon, you cannot promise the moon. Because the moon is outside Earth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can tell sunset about you, but you can't promise the moon. What are you gonna promise the moon for? The moon is not your property. Talking to the sun, and we are gonna promise the moon. These two celestial objects are cause for light, you know. Oh my god, I'm thinking light. You know, the sun provides light and the moon is luminescent. You know, after the sun we have the moon lighting us. Well, I have my guards up because first season we're talking about sunset. The sun is mild, you know. The sun is ready to sleep, and now we're promising the moon, wherein the moon is not that bright, you know. It's just there, but it's still dark. Everyone, we're gonna go dark. We're gonna cry. I mean, we cried in the first season, so we're gonna bowl. We're gonna have a bowl, everybody. And can we talk about the quote? My heart is yours, always unchanged. My heart is yours, always unchanged. It's just something about this poster is giving me oh my god, you know, angst. I feel angst. You know what I'm saying? We all know OL and Te got together, so I guess they're gonna have new obstacles being in a relationship in a university away from their homes. I'm very interested. I love the series so much because it's beautiful. It's a masterpiece. It is a piece to be studied by the future generation. You know what I'm saying? It's just that series. It's So I'm really wondering how they're gonna continue their story, OO and Te, with a new director. Everybody, we're actually gonna get a different director for I Promise You the Moon. So how is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm nervous. I have my expectations, but you know, they set the standard very high. So how are they gonna there are thoughts in my head. The director for the first season is actually Boss. He did a splendid job. Yes, he did. Amazing. Powerful. His vision, his mission, I think very well accomplished. He gave the series a soul, you know. And now for the season 2, I Promise You the Moon, we have a different director. If my information is right, it's Min Tosapon Rientong. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. They have 3 screenwriters, Min, Ham, and Kate. So I think actually these directors, they have past films that I actually liked. The new director is actually one of the screenwriter for Bad Genius. And he partnered with one of the screenwriter for I Promise You the Moon in Bad Genius as well. His name is Ham. They worked before, so I guess, I mean, come on, if you watch Bad Genius, that movie was insane. So I mean, I guess it's safe to put our expectations quite high, I guess. Bad Genius, everybody. OL and Te will cheat. And lastly, one of the screenwriter is Kate. She actually worked in the first season, I Told Sunset About You, as a screenwriter as well. So like, that's nice. There's a person who worked before. And we actually have new faces for season 2. And some of them familiar. I saw her in Why Are You? And I know she is also a writer. And I know him, Ob, you know, I see him sometimes in the TL. And him, I saw him in UWMA. Yes, Until We Meet Again. If I'm not mistaken, he played Sorn. And I'm looking forward to his role. Like, what is his role? You know, like, I'm quite interested. I mean, look at that. And that. What is his role? And how does he like his eggs cooked in the morning? Unfortunately, I do not see Kunpol, who played Bass, and Smile, who played Pan, on the cast part of I Promise You the Moon. Are we not gonna see them in season 2 because they played an important role in, you know, in OL and Ted's relationship. So like, also I want Bass to have the boyfriend that he deserves. Don't just discard them. Like, I'm gonna cry. One of the screenwriter of I Told Sunset About You will be playing a role in I Promise You the Moon. Her name's Goy. So like, that's interesting. There are actually a lot of theories already. A good portion of them are not fluffy, meaning angsty. People are saying OL is laying on the bed because he's sick. Hopefully not. And I also tweeted before the reason why OL's hair is red because he became a flower. Hibiscus. And hibiscus has a short lifespan. So that's really sus, you know, like, why the sudden change of hair, the color? Maybe he just wanted a new hair color, and that's just that. Or maybe there's something more deeper than that. I mean, come on. It's I Told Something About You. Everything has a meaning from frame to frame. Remember that time Tan asked Tet to put color to the drawing of a hibiscus that she drew, and Tet chose the color red. So is that why he finally chose OL red? I mean, during the first season, the hibiscus, it's everywhere. It was everywhere. So like, I guess now that they're in college, will they see the flower? Will there be flowers? So Nadao actually released another poster. It is a photo of OL and Tet doing the rock, paper, and scissors, wherein OL lost his scissor and OL is a rock. And apparently they're in a store, and Tet is wearing that iconic maroon shirt, red shirt, and apparently OL is still not a redhead here. There's always a tint of red, a tint of blue. Wait, on that note, and in the first poster, OL is the one who's red, Tet is the one who's blue, you know? Like, what is going on? I mean, if you remember, OL's fishes, betta fishes, they're also red and blue, right? Yeah, they're blue. A blue betta and a red betta. And they're both males. They're both males. And they're separated by a tank. Are they gonna get separated? I mean, because if you put two bettas in one tank and they're both males, they tend to be really aggressive and fight to the death. So like, that's why they're separated in a tank. Does that mean something? Are they gonna fight? And they get separated? Oh my goodness me. Okay, let's talk about the MV for Safe Zone. One of the OSTs for I Promised You the Moon. It is nice. It is a catchy song. It's fluffy. Not to be that person, but like that one particular frame in his sofa reminded me of UWMA's Horn In. So that's just that. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. If you get a vibe, you get a vibe. If you don't get the vibe, you don't get a vibe. You know, but like I'm seeing some things. Hopefully what I'm seeing is not correct. And again, in the MV, there's this one frame again that reminded me of Make Our Days Count. The lights. I'm not saying anything, but like it might mean something, but like the gaze in the lights, the gaze in the stars, the gaze in the moon, and the gaze in the sun. The sun is a star, everybody. And again, why are there clouds in the room? Are they in heaven?
Why is the cloud? Why are there clouds in the room?
You see, everyone, I'm just trying to prepare myself, you know, because I don't want to be shocked. If something does not happen, then that's good. But if something happens, I'm ready. Also, this one particular painting got my attention when I was watching the MV. Behind Bilkin, there's this huge painting of this one. This is actually a famous painting, and I don't know if this means something, but like I just want to say it out there. We have really tricky screenwriters and directors here. They like to play around, you know. So like, I see you. My guard is up. That painting is actually named The Kiss. The Kiss. It is a painting by Gustav Klimt. This painting is very famous because actually in the beginning, when Gustav showed it in public, it was shunned. In that time, it is a time where a lot of people are like conservative. A painting of a girl and a boy leaning in for a kiss, and her expression is, she looks like she's just, you know, the painter used actual gold, silver, and platinum. Are we serious? Klimt's interest in the Byzantine period also symbolized a move towards greater stability through static inorganic form, suggesting a search for refuge after the artist's exploration of the instinctual powers of archaic Greece. What the heck? The keys representing the apex. Also, the keys represents the apex of his golden period. The mystical union of spiritual and erotic love and the merging of the individual with the internal cosmos. Cosmos, the moon and the sun and the union. Girl, I might be onto something. We might be onto something, girl. I mean, are they just gonna put a random big ass painting in the room where Safe Zone's MV is there behind Bilkin? The leader said, we're gonna give them something to think about. Until May 27. The dominant male force is signified by the powerful coat of masculine black and gray. Black softened by the feminine organic scrolling reminiscent of Tree of Life. Tree of Life, everybody. When there is Tree of Life, there is Tree of Death. Who is becoming a tree? In comparison, female energy is showing as spinning circles of bright floral motifs and upward flowing wavy lines. Oh, bright. Wait a minute. Oh my god. You cannot. Oh my god, are you seeing this? She has red hair. And there are red colorations in whatever she's wearing. And OL has red hair. Girl. I started this as a joke, but it's all connected. What the heck? Through two figures depicted not naked, but draped in densely patterned clothes, Klimt succeeded in evoking a moment of intense sensual pleasure within a sharply stylized and flattened composition. They're actually fully clothed. They're having a moment. Oh my gosh, erotic. we would like to see it. Intense pleasure. This is what I mentioned earlier. The post-Victorian society of the early 1900s perceived the kiss as pornographic, even though both figures are fully robed. You know, they thought of this something, oh my god, they're kissing, that's so And one of the reasons I'm talking about this painting, because I saw this in Elfen Lied. It is an anime. I remember watching this. It has a great impact on my mind. You can also see the painting, the kiss. This anime is actually dark. I read the manga, and unfortunately, the character Lucy, let's say, faced a very uncomfortable fate. Let's just say, you see, the main character is not human, with red hair. Everyone, I'm shaking. What happened? What is happening? The main character is actually a Declonius. They resemble a human. The only obvious difference is that they have horns, and they have like magical like hands behind them that can turn your head like very violently. One thing I guess I can connect with this with Elfen Lied is that the main character and other characters were like they were hunted down because they're different and they have, you know. So I guess I promise you they're both gay, or like, am I gay? So yeah, a lot of details are suggesting some interesting things to look forward to. So like, I'm looking forward to it. So na daw, I'm looking at you, like, or these are all just, you know, a pigment of my mind. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. Hopefully you enjoyed the nonsense that I'm trying to make sense of the census. Yes, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.